priority.
Excellent. We must stay ahead of the Autobots and get those glasses first.
And if the humans should offer any resistance?
Crush them. Crush them all.
Damnation! No donation, no salvation!
And remember, respect is everything.
And we're back. And today we're looking at the 2007 Deluxe Class Premium Series Barricade from the original Transformers movie that came out in 2007. Or the remake or reboot, whatever you want to call it. I won't lie. This is a figure that I've always had a soft spot for because I really love the car mode. It is modeled after I think a 2006 Celine Mustang, which was like a really high-end like sports package of like the regular Mustangs that they had at the time. Because this was right when the Mustang was like going through like one of its biggest revivals with the retro styling and such. I really like this version of that Mustang because it's very aggressive looking, very mean, very intimidating. I also like the taillights better on this version because it looks more like the original car, despite not being the triple bar taillights and being only 2 bars instead. But it is what it is. But even for 2006, I mean, this is a nice looking car. To punish and enslave. I don't know why, like, it kind of sucks that the later Studio Series versions removed that, because that to me is like the most metal thing a Decepticon could have on their car mode, especially a police car. I don't know if it's because they thought it was too violent or whatever, or too edgy or whatever, because I know on the later releases of the Studio Series version they took that off. So only the original versions have it, which sucks because I don't have my original Studio Series one anymore. I have a later version because my original one broke. Had I known they had taken that off, I would have taken the arms off and just kept it. But this was before I, kept spare parts and stuff for figures. But, it is what it is. I don't know. The car mode is awesome. I love it. Really nice car mode, and a lot of detail too, especially since this is the Premium Series version. Please forgive this though. This is clearly somebody repaired this with a regular Deluxe Barricade, because I'm missing half the license plate and tailpipe. So, I don't know, I guess they must have broke the original one or something, and they just replaced it with whatever they had. But, yeah, it is what it is. I love the brush guard too. That is a very mean looking brush guard. Really much else to say with the car modes. Let's get to the transformation. Okay, for the transformation, we're going to start with the back of the car. I do like this back painted window, though. It looks really nice. But anyway, go ahead and separate the sides. Be careful, there is a gimmick here somewhere, and it will go off constantly. So it's probably going to go off during the transformation a lot. But anyway, go ahead and just start spreading things apart. For the side panels, you want to kind of angle them forward and then pull them out because they have those little hooks in there. So there's that. Just to keep in mind. Go ahead and pop that side out as well. I like to do this part now. Just go ahead and fold these forward so that they're facing that way. So go ahead and fold the arms down now while we're here. Surprisingly, some of these joints are still significantly stiff, which is nice. Oh, there it goes. Yep. It was bound to happen. Alright. There's that damn gimmick. Go ahead and pull that out, just so it holds it in place. He does have thumbs, but you can also eject his... Funny enough, if you look in the actual hands, there are sculpted hands, and then this is just car kibble. Because people used to think he had claws because of how it's designed. No, his actual fingers are here. There's his thumb. This is just car kibble, which I don't know why. I always thought that was funny to me. It's just one of the weird things that I noticed about this figure that I don't think many people really bothered to point out or even really cared, but I mean, it is what it is. Go ahead and pull that out, and you'll see 2 tabs right there. Go ahead and line those up, and they should go in, I think. I don't know. That joint's always been weird. Go ahead and fold the feet down. Go ahead and extend them forward. Go ahead and separate them as well. There's also a little, it's not a heel, it's like a little detail that you can pull out from his feet. I have a very good feeling this one foot was replaced because, like I said, I'm missing half the license plate and this one tailpipe isn't painted. But, oh well, it's in robot mode, you don't notice it. since it's only a car mode detail. Then you want to go ahead and fold these forward to your liking, if you choose so. Okay, now what you want to do is go ahead and fold this down. Go ahead and fold these window panels up. I always like the look of those. I don't know why. I guess they just kind of look like wings or something, but I don't know. I really like them. Go ahead and split the chest, which I really like this chest design. I don't know why. I just like the way it splits open to reveal the head. And speaking of the head, go ahead and push that out. Now, if I remember correctly, it was also on a hinge that could extend. I don't think it does. Alright. Go ahead and close those back in just to kind of clean them up a little bit. And then this can just fold back like that. And there he is in his robot mode. And yes, he is a little loose in some areas because, again, this is an old toy. But for how old he is, he still kind of holds up. I mean, obviously, yes, he doesn't look the greatest or very movie accurate, but as just a fun figure to mess around with on your desk, I still really like him. I don't know why. I guess I just miss the chunky, like, nature of old school Transformer toys compared to what the stuff we have now. He can eject Frenzy if you want to do that, which is one of the main reasons I got this figure, because I just really like that detail for some weird reason. That one's supposed to... And yes, Frenzy can form the engine block if you want to pretend that's what he is. So, or at least that's how I did it back in the day. Go ahead and fold him out. And yeah, there he is. He's not very impressive, I will admit, but, you know, he is what he is. He's an accessory. But one thing I do want to also show off, he does have this gimmick where if you close the hand like that, you can do a super punch. So he can do that. It's supposed to be his flail he had in the movie, but I guess they didn't want to make that an accessory, so they just made it into a gimmick instead, and he can, you know, swing his arm at you and beat you to death with it, which I think is hilarious. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I wanted to take a trip down memory lane, because I did have this figure as a kid. I didn't have this exact one. I had the Allspark Power one, which had like a bunch of blue all over it, and it had a red Frenzy instead of the gray one. But I remember really liking this figure as a kid. I still really like him now, despite how, you know, I guess inaccurate or just how dated he is. But I don't know. I like him. He's definitely going to make a fun desk spot. But anyway, until next time, you all have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!